Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to bring you a little bit about some farming methods that I'm going to be probably taking advantage of sooner rather than later in League. But for now I will be showing them to you in standard on a base level of what you need, what you can expect to invest, and where you are in your, in your investment pool on how much it's going to cost, along with showing you how easy and or hard it is to roll these. So you're going to be watching me alt spam a couple watchstones real quick just to kind of show you, an example of what you're looking for. So, excuse me, without further ado, I will be showing you a little bit of my farming methods of this league. This is the first of many, and in this method I will show you a little bit about a farming method that I had mentioned leagues ago, I believe, just to kind of show you what's up. So what you're looking for is the manic or the split notables. The split notables, if you can't tell, give you more simulacrum splinters in area, and simulacrum is probably going to be one of the best farming methods to do. And then the manic give you percent chance to generate an additional reward type. I have currently three tier 2s, one tier 3 rolled, and we're just going to go ahead and alt spam one of these to kind of show you, what you're looking for and how often it shows up. So, like I said, manic or split is what you're looking for. Any tier of split, pretty much, because split's really rare. And manic, if you can get tier 1 or tier 2, you're pretty good. And just to kind of show you, what you're looking for here. Now, there is a better way to do this technically. Let's see, we end up getting manic, which is tier 3, so we're just going to keep that roll on to the next one, excuse me. And we have a couple of tier 3s here. Oh, we just rolled over a manic. Oops, we didn't even see the tier. But as I said, like we're here to just to have fun anyway, and show you a little bit of standard farming. As you know, I'm in standard. I have a lot of currency. I don't really need any more currency, but I usually. Oh, there we go. There's split. That's an increased stack of simulacrum splinters found in area. That's really good. And then we just kind of roll our next ones until we get a higher tier manic. Or oh, there's split again, which is tier 2 again. So that we actually rolled 2 splits in this time, and I think I spent like 500 alts. We rolled 3 splits in this time. Okay, this is tier 4 though. That's one downside about split. It has 4 tiers instead of 3 tiers, and the 4th tier is only 1 to 2%. So obviously rolling over it's going to be the goal here, even if it is our 4th split mod. And basically what we're doing here is we're going to be using a couple of notables in that side of the tree to take full advantage of everything that you can over there, and get as much as you can in benefits. So if you want to use the split ones, just be aware that you're going to have to run longer maps and run league mechanics. If you're wanting to use the manic ones, you don't have to run a bunch of league mechanics. You can just run delirium without anything else, paying the chaos and running it just like that. And after I get like these next ones rolled, just to kind of show you, I will literally be going right into the farming of this and showing you what you can expect, what you look for, and everything like that. I will say that, let's see, split tier 1, oh wow, we are really lucky today. I think we have, what, 2 tier 1s and 2 tier 2s? Wow, okay. Alright, so now we can go ahead and roll our last one, see if we get a tier 2 manic, and call it a day. So, like, as you see, they're coming up. Oh, we just rolled manic and rolled over it again. As you see, as you can see, we are rolling them relatively often. They are not very hard. What is this, split tier 4 again? So we just rolled over it. Now the only thing we want is split tier 1, and that's it. If we hit split, we don't care about anything but tier 1 because we have 2 tier 2s and 2 tier 1s. Only a tier 1 is going to be an upgrade. Alright, manic tier 2. Now we have, let's see, we have 4 tier 2 manics now, so we can actually go ahead and take these tier 2 manics and just roll over them real quick. We have a split, which is tier 4, so we're rolling over it. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this, put this here. Now we have a full set of manic and a full set of splits. Now, don't let this luck fool you. This we'll call this YouTube luck, because this doesn't happen. I spent, like, I had about 3,000 alt, no, maybe like 2,700 alts last night when I started this, and that's pretty good rarity. And let's just go ahead and do that. More monsters, more rare monsters, and what is that? Unique items. All right, cool. And I did not get really any kind of thing towards, you know, benefit. Manic tier 3, obviously we do have 4 tier 2s, so we don't need, I believe, let me see, are they 4 tier 2s? They are, so we don't need anything but a tier 1 or better on manic. What do we get? Split tier 3, so we can ignore it. This is just kind of showing you, you know, what you can do if you have the currency. Obviously, you know, you're not going to be doing this to roll perfect ones in League. I have a bunch of these in Standard, and I saved them up through the leagues so I can get better ones. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, mature. What is mature? Chance to grow higher tier plants. We will keep that. That's actually really strong in this area. Well, it's really strong in any area, so we'll keep that because it's actually, you know, auspicious. Okay, well, looks like we have very rare rolls on the wrong watchstones. And manic tier 3. Harbingers. And alright, well, we rolled 2 matures and a auspicious. So this is by far like RNG of I guess you can call it YouTube content or whatever. Don't expect to roll these like this in League or anything. This is not going to happen very often on top of rolling the rest of these. But hey, we got pretty lucky. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to our hideout, and we're going to show you exactly why we're doing this in this area and what you're going to look for. So the first thing I'm going to point out is that I am on console, so if I do lose a map or two because of lack of loading or because of everything like that, just sorry. I will you know, I'm going to record until I get the content right. Hopefully that content is right, you know, sooner than later, but don't hold me to it. Obviously I'll do what I can. So let's see here. We're going to do, first of all, we're going to do these ones, which is the additional reward type. With 4 notables posted in, we will be getting, I actually have to do this. Hold on, let me go my currency tab real quick and pull out some of these. Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3. Let's pull them out. And let's go ahead and go back in here. Boom, boom, boom. That way we have 25% increase effect. 25% increase effect means we have 6% per watchstone if they're all divined up. This one isn't, it's fine. This is only 5%, but that is it ends up being like 20%, I think it's like 26%, 25% chance that we get an additional reward type. And I believe these also trigger individually, if I remember correctly. If not, it's not a big deal. We don't really care about that. Now, what we're doing here is we're taking advantage of Compulsive Hoarder, which is Delirium encounters 7% chance to generate 3 additional reward types. Map scenarios has 5% chance to have layers of Delirium. And Delirium encounters in areas are 100% more likely to spawn unique bosses. So, on top of that, because we have the bosses drop more splinters and everything like that, that's why I would say running the whole this and then running semis and then just kind of going back and forth would probably be a better thing to do. However, it really depends on your play style, so just keep that in mind on what you're doing. I also have done the Val Flesh Merchant and doing, you know, all this to run Alvas to make it even, you know, more juicy, but in this case, we're just going to run the Delirium and show you what this is. So, first things first, we have Lexajor, so we have to actually go into one of our remove-only tabs. Now, again, disclaiming that this is in standard, so, you know, just a heads up there. So let's see, Lexajoris, Bramble Valley, let's just do it this EJ. Let's see what kind of maps we have. That didn't work very well. Lex EJ. Why you do this? Alright, whatever. It doesn't seem to be working the way I want it to, so we're just going to look for Lexajoris maps real quick. Lex Proxima, Lexajoris Foundry. I just want a couple maps to show. Come on, man. Lava Chamber only have one of. Let's try this one. Lexajoris Bramble Valley again. New Vastir, Lexajoris Dunes. Okay, I didn't know Dunes was this one. So this is actually really good. We actually have Dunes that are Delirious, which is interesting. We'll put the Delirious one here in case we want to show you what that looks like as well. And what we can do here is just do remove dunes. So we have 4 map tabs, so let's see. Oh, that didn't really work. Just pick out some more dunes. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, and I don't think I have enough chaos to do this a bunch of times, so I'm going to do it until I can't. We'll start with the Beyond one to kind of show you, you know, what it looks like when you're juicing it properly. And it's 16 chaos, and then we'll go ahead and do the Alva Temple. Just we'll not do the Alva Temple. We'll just show you Delirium with our Delirium watchstones and everything like that on them. Now, obviously, if you're doing this, you want to sextant up the area. I do have sextants in my area because they just were already on the watchstones when I was rolling them. So yay me, I guess, but I'm not running any Scarabs, I'm not running Alva, I'm just going to run whatever sextants are on, which does have a Nemesis 3, so maybe I will get like some decent currency on that. Other than that, basically we are just going to be grinding as much as we can towards getting, you know, getting this farm set up and ready. My ultimate goal will definitely be to get 4 tier 1s. I will probably work on that this league. Especially seeing as Dunes is one of the maps in the area. Now, as you can see, we didn't get the additional reward chance, which is a shame. But you know, just don't expect to get that all the time. It's not gonna happen very often, unfortunately. All right, so as you see, this is basically a standard ice shot map clear. We're literally able to just murder everything and get it all out of the way quick. Because Beyond is here, we get buffs really easy. Now, what you can do, however, you can run Nemesis on your map device now, so doing that is probably going to be in your best interest for Headhunter builds. Sorry, if you're running a Delirium Orb specifically. If you're not running Delirium Orbs, you don't really have to worry about this, so... Okay, so let's see. Now we're just going to quickly dispatch this guy. And he's dead. He gave us 2 maps. Boom, boom, boom. And that is it for the map. We reached 5 rewards, which is relatively normal for this. Let's go ahead and kill these guys real quick. And let's see what we have going. Let's see. In the rewards, we get 2 chaos, semi-splinters, a couple things here and there. Not bad at all. Looks like we got a 6 passive totem. I don't know if that's worth anything, but I'll definitely place it in my tab and sell it to the first, you know, bidder that offers me something decent. But let's go ahead and go back to town, and I will put in the next Dunes map. and show you, you know, hopefully show you what it looks like when the extra rewards show up. Obviously, the 100% increased chance doesn't guarantee you to get the Delirium bosses, so be sure that you're aware of that. It's just 100% increased likelihood that they show up. However, I believe if it's still the case, you do have a 100% chance to get the jewels, which makes hunting the jewels very, very easy and extremely valuable to your overall profit margin. Now, this is a blue map, just to kind of show you. We do have a little bit of sections on there, but just to show you, we only got 13 splinters in this one. Dunes is not a very big map, and we didn't have any content on it. As anyone who is familiar with Delirium knows, if you're doing Delirium, you have to have a lot of overall value in your setup, and you have to be able to just kind of, well, long story short, you have to, not only do you have to have value in your setup, you have to be able to do all the content, such as Legion, Breach, I believe Abyss is good now. If you can afford a slot, put Ritual Vessels in it. Thanks to Ritual being on the map device, you can guarantee Ritual on every map. And if you really want to go ham on it, you can actually roll one of the Watchstones to have the 4 Ritual Altars guaranteed, which would guarantee you 5 Ritual Altars, which means you would get 5 Ritual Altars in your Delirium Mirror, along with everything else. So you would really max everything in your build, or in your farming. Now, as you see, we did do another map, and unfortunately we still did not get our little goal of getting that little pop to show us, you know, the excess. But because we are running beyond, we are still able to do it quickly, so that's fine. I'm not even going to worry about all of the smaller currency, really. I'm just going to try and pick up the Chaos, because I am spending all my Chaos. So this is what I mean. Legion is insanely good for this, because if you pop a Legion in a Delirium Fog, as you know, you just get a lot of buffs, and you get a lot of progress. And there's the lag I was talking about. Console lag, hooray. Go ahead and kill this guy so we get a bubble. I don't even know where all the enemies are. Hopefully I'm killing them. There we go. So we have 5 stacks already. Pushing towards the 6. Now, as I said, you can actually probably get a lot more stacks than this naturally, but all I'm trying to show you here is what it looks like when the additional thing pops, which is pretty beneficial if you ask me. You end up getting a lot for value out of it. Let's see, let's go ahead and grab all the loot here, dash away from that.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Got another Chaos Orb, that's always nice. So it looks like we're about to hit the 6th stack, which is pretty cool. I don't think I'm gonna hit it, but you know, it's just kind of a, this is what a blue map with, you know, a couple sextants looks like. Imagine what you're doing when you have a full-on map set up. Alright, just go ahead and kill him real quick. Drop me another promenade map. That's cool, I guess. Let's go ahead and open up the rest of these. Doesn't look like we're really getting anything. I don't think we got a boss on this map either. Alright, there we go. So once I get them rolled, I will definitely not mind showing you what a min-max setup farm of this area will look like and what you can expect in returns. As you saw, only 12 splinters again. We did get a couple of stacked decks, so maybe those would be cool. So go ahead and let's see here. We don't care about this. Sorry, this. Let's open up the stacked decks. Nothing really great, sadly. What about you? What are you? You are a Flask Effect Duration. I think I have enough Flask Effect Jewels, so we're not going to do anything with that. Wait, what was that? That was... no, not that jewel. It is Effect of Cold Elements, Fire Damage, and T1 Life. We'll keep that. We'll probably even Exalt Summit, so... Alright, let's see here. Now we are going to go back to town, and hopefully on our 3rd try, it is, like I said, it's like 24-25%. You're not going to guarantee it every time, but if you can guarantee it every time, obviously do it. Well, not can guarantee it. If you can get it, then great. So let's see. We're gonna run another dunes. This one doesn't have beyond, so this one would be a little bit less crazy and juicy. We made 6 chaos back, but in overall we made more back as far as the rest goes. So we'll take that as a plus. And the semi spinners at that point are just extra value. Another good thing about Dunes is such a short map that that you can basically run all your league mechanics and everything like that in one small area, juicing yourself up really well. And then by the end of your juice, you will be able to make an insane amount of currency off of, you know, everything you got going. Obviously, if you're running Delirium, you're going to have a lot of pack size, so running Nemesis 3 will probably be very beneficial. And there we go. That's actually what we were talking about. So this isn't the I don't believe this is our one thing popping. This is actually our first thing, our Atlas bonus, or what do you want to call it? Watchtower? Anyway, so it's the Maven points that took this. This actually gave us 3 additional reward types, which makes it so we have 5 rewards on tier 1, and then our after we get to tier 3 we have 6 rewards. After we get to tier 4 we have 7 rewards, and something like that. I think that was another totem damage one. That's pretty cool. Alright, we got this going, so that's cool. We are going to still try and kill everything because we are trying to show you, you know, what it looks like on a profit standpoint. So what this could have actually been is all 4 of them could have been individually popped, by the way. So you can get, like, I think 8 rewards to start with, or 7 rewards, or something along those lines. And then it goes up from there. So as you see here, we have 6 rewards, which is pretty nuts. That means we have a lot of value going on right now. Let's see, let's go ahead and kill the blacksmith. If I can, that'd be nice. Thank you. And that looks like that's a wrap. We didn't get a whole lot, but we did get a lot of different rewards. So let's see what we got going. Alright, look at that. We got a Deli Orb. We got 2 Deli Orbs. Alright, so let's see. We got a Prime Chaotic, which is a 4 socket. So let's see. All in all, if we count, we spent 16 Chaos 3 times. And each of the times we managed to make a little bit of our Chaos back. Let's go ahead and read this real quick. Sorry, I want to see if that's any good. It is not. Alright. And if we were to say, let's go ahead and grab these real quick. Sorry. Yeah. Alright. If we were to say look at our inventory individually, we didn't make any chaos, but this is like 40 chaos. This is, I believe, like 10, 15. These are like 30 or 40. And then we have a couple of these. So let's see. What do we have? This is evasion, flat fire. We don't care about that. This is phasing, spell damage. We don't care about that. This is, don't care about that. Hinder enemies, don't care probably, unless they're like really good. Yeah, well, honestly we don't care about those, but if we look at this, like, we spent 16 chaos and we made like over an exalt back in only 1 map, and that's pretty good, considering you're always going to be netting yourself a positive profit on this. There's no real reason not to invest. As you saw, that was the proc of this specific thing, the 3 of them, but we'll go ahead and run a couple more maps just to kind of drive home, you know, to show you exactly what you're looking for. And as you see, we only got 9 splinters there. Again, we aren't juicing these up to try and get splinters. We are just running them with delirium on them to get the best and most benefit out of that. When you start juicing it up, you're obviously going to get a lot more, and the value will just grow exponentially from there. So let's see, we did get a totem damage jewel, which is insanely good. In League, they are expensive. In Standard, they're probably more expensive if you have one well rolled, so that's pretty cool. No. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and go into our next map and see about getting some some more value out of this. How about that? And you know, I wasn't expecting to get 2 delirium orbs and a 4-socket resonator out of that, but you know, I'm always welcome to pleasant surprises, especially when it comes at no cost and is just only beneficial towards the goal of showing you guys, you know, exactly what the cost effect of doing this and how easy it is. So let's see, we're gonna open up the next one, and oh, we did it again. This time we got scarabs and currency. Now, like I said, this could be the 10% chance that you get 3 rewards, or this could be all 3 of our things individually popping. So what I also, ooh, we got a blueprint. That's cool. Oh, we actually have a boss. All right. So our boss should be dropping us a jewel. I guess he didn't drop us a jewel. That's unfortunate. Oh, I think he drops it at the end because of it's a mirror and not a actual Billy, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. But as you can see, we have scarabs and we have currency here. It popped again, which is really strong for, you know, just general farming. We're not really investing a whole lot to get this set up. Just some chaos, a little bit of alt spamming, and you know, map completion is probably the biggest thing. Obviously, getting yourself the ability to farm delirium is going to get you the ability to basically get as much currency as you want and print it out. And being able to do that is going to be really, really, really huge. I'm in standard now, so this doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but it is still very helpful. So what is that? Minion life? Yeah, we take that too. So we like to take certain clusters, even though we have a lot of them, just because it's more beneficial for you know, rolling stuff and stuff like that in the long run. Let's go ahead and kill this blacksmith without dying, please. Thank you. All right, please die. Please die. All right. Is there anything else I can kill over here? Yep. All right. Cool. So let's go ahead and pick up the rogue marker in the map and in the delirium. Let's see what we have. 24 splinters. A bunch of, yeah, so that's one map. That was 16 chaos. Is it worth it? Well, you tell me, man. That's a 16 chaos for all that. That's pretty nuts. If you guys really want to take advantage of this in League, then please do so. It is very, very lucrative. There are going to be a lot of people taking advantage of it, so I don't know how much the watchstones are going to be costing, especially I do know I have a small player base that does follow me and follow my advice. But I will say that, you know, if you're looking for an insane value, I spent 16 chaos, I got 2 chaos back, I got a couple clusters. I know these are really valuable. And then amongst that, I got a daily orb, which helps you put a guaranteed delirium on a map. And then we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 scarabs in one map. Now, when you're getting 14 free scarabs in a map because you paid 16 chaos, it's really, really good. The 16 chaos pays for that. Delirium orbs are cheap. They are, or not cheap, I mean, they're not cheap at all. I'm sure because of the 10 delirium orb, you know, card, they're going to be a little bit cheaper, but considering normally that they are 20C on average and people are going to be able to just run insane amounts of deli maps, you know, in tandem, you're not going to be looking at a big, you know, difference in all that. So without further ado, I will cut the video here after showing you guys, you know, hey, this is what you're looking for. Now, what I will say is if you're not really caring about the additional rewards, which why wouldn't you, by the way, you can always farm for simulacrum splinters, and when you have all of these added up, you have a incredible amount of semi-splinters just stacked up on top of each other. You will end up getting a way huge amount of currency back, and just kind of see how that plays out. Now, actually, I will, instead of cutting this video, I will show you one juiced up map with everything I can put on it, just so you guys can see for yourself what it looks like. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to drop we'll go ahead and keep track of what we're dropping, and we'll even roll a little bit of luck on here. So let's see, let's go ahead and scour it, 20 quality it. Now, our goal here is to roll Nemesis because we are running a headhunter. Now, obviously, you don't have to have a headhunter. You can do this with inspired learnings, and if you have an aura bot, it's probably, you know, better anyway that you do it that way, because having a headhunter will make you run really quick, and your aura bot will have to struggle catching up. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we're going to go ahead and find our fragment tab. We're going to put in 4 scarabs. I'm thinking we want 4 harbingers. We want 3 breaches, and we'll go ahead and put 2 full legions in there. And metamorph monsters doesn't give you anything. Oh, elder, there we go. We can put elder. So packs of elder mobs will be in there. And then we will put sextants on, which we have a whole bunch of sextants to use. So let's see, we have 5 packs there. Can't take reflect there. Alva guaranteed, that's actually not bad. And then we have, no, we don't care about that or that. That's fine. Alright, so now we're going to take and put in our map. We're going to put in our 4 scarabs. We already have Alva on it, so we don't need to do that. We are going to put in Delirium, and this is what a map that is juiced to the max, should I say. Not necessarily to the max. Obviously, you can have the +1 sextant usages on your thing, so you have 4 maps to do it, but I'm just doing this to show you guys, you know, exactly what you're looking for. And this is basically going to be what it's going to look like if you're running a full juiced map the way you're supposed to, even on a short map, just so you guys can kind of have a look at how much value and profit you end up getting. Now, obviously, you know, you're not guaranteed to get the additional pop of rewards or triple rewards or anything like that. You're not guaranteed anything. But if you do get it, you know, when you're doing these insane maps, the end result ends up being really, really, really profitable. And it's very, very easy. You don't even have to do 5 Delirious Orb maps. You can literally do 0 deli maps and just go ham on it. So let's go ahead and hit the mirror now that the entrance is cleared a bit. Come on.
Everyone you have slain had a
So
life.
if you guys weren't already aware, it's the easiest way to go about doing this is popping the League mechanics as soon as possible, because as soon as you pop the League mechanics, you are literally able to pause the fog, and each League mechanic pauses the fog for a little bit of time, so you're able to just kind of take advantage of that. As I said, I'm not looking to grab all of the currency, but I will do my best to grab the Chaos Orbs while I'm on my way. And of course, we can kill Zoth real quick. That's 10 splinters, that's good. That's better than dropping in a stack of 1,000,000 of them. So let's see, this breach looks to be done, so now we're going to move on from the breach. We're going to wait for it to close. It's not going to close just yet, so now that it's closed, we go to the next breach. And as you can see, we are already on 4 stacks here. And we don't even have the additional rewards popped, so if the additional rewards were to pop, that would be 4 stacks on top of having additional rewards and everything. We have Tool. Tool's dead, alright. So it looks like Tool's taking its sweet time again. Oh, there we go. We have another Chaos Orb. That's 2 Chaos Orbs that we've gotten back. And we have 5 stacks so far. We're finding Snare. There we go. We can go ahead and do this real quick. Let's take care of that. So when you're doing Alva, make sure you do like a whole lap around her so you can kind of kill everything. That way when you're picking your rooms you don't die. That's just a simple bit of advice. Let's see, we are going to definitely try and get the corruption chamber going. We have plenty of things in standard that we can corrupt, so... Oh, there's bringers, so we got to be careful there. Let's go ahead and kill this guy real quick. He was a little bit tankier than I hoped, but with... we're at, what, 5 stacks, about to be 6, so it's to be expected. There's our... Oh, we have 2 of them right over here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab this, stash over here. Boom, 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 bada bing, bada boom. On to the next area. So as you see, we do have a rarity increase. We don't have the Nemesis 3 on here anymore, so I'm not expecting to get like an insane amount of value from, you know, the maps, but... Alright, boom, boom. What does Kadiro have? He has a... That's not actually not that bad. It's not a bad idea to maybe try and get that, but it's not a big deal if we don't. Let's go ahead and kill as many enemies around the area as we can. Be careful, be careful. Kill the proc shield first. Thank you. Kill the other proc shield. Thank you. Let's go ahead and open up the breach. That'll basically ensure that we have a timer pause, which is really good for us. And as you can see, things are starting to take a little bit more damage as we go. Now, when you have an Orabot, this is literally negligible. You don't even notice the extra damage they take. You end up taking. I'm on a A9 setup, so obviously things are going to be a little bit tougher, and I do have it relatively juiced, so you can expect that at 6 stacks you're going to need to be a little bit, wary of what you're doing. Go ahead and kill everything real quick. Yeah, I do have a boss. Okay, let's take this bubble shield. Thank you. Are you gonna die? Alright, cool. Now we can talk to Alva, and I don't even see what she has. What does she have? Currency items, full of items. Alright, we're gonna go up for currency. We still have a bubble, so we have a little bit of a safety net. Let's please kill you, thank you. Looks like all these guys just died without even me trying to kill them. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get Berserker. Lightning Bolt, huh? Kill that. Get some speed going. And let's go ahead and grab that. Grab that. So now we can just go ahead and grab even more of this for value. And we still have another Legion to do. Now that Kadiro we encountered was a free one due to our just being on the area, so that was pretty nice. The Alva was free because of the Sextant, so all in all, like, everything's gonna overall pay for itself, and you're not gonna have to worry about too much. Let's go ahead and just kind of clear everything out that we can. And what do we have? Sacrifice an item. We're gonna do that because sacrifice rooms are gonna be valuable. Especially in League, especially if you're looking at sacrifice rooms, you're probably going to get about an X for a sacrifice room, just because there's so many builds using the temple items, and the temple items are extremely powerful for those builds, like game-changing almost, if not guaranteed game-changing. The belt especially is game-changing. It basically is a must-have in the build. So we have 6 stacks. I don't know if we're going to push the 7th stack, but we have enough of I think we have enough time to try and kill everything else on the map, including the boss real quick. Let's make sure we don't die. Do we have 2 bosses? No, we don't. Alright. I don't know if I'm hitting the 7th stack. We'll find out. We have a little bit more enemies to kill here. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so all in all, we didn't do horribly bad. We got a pretty solid setup. So this is what it looks like when you do a juice map. We end up getting a deli orb and 40 spinners with only needing 300 to get yourself to the threshold of running a semi. That's pretty solid. We also got some chaos back, and we got 2 fertile catalysts, 5 fertile catalysts total, a bunch of essences. So let's go ahead and pick everything up in the map. Now overall, I'd say we invested a healthy sum of currency overall. The obviously, oh, we missed a Legion too, so we could have probably actually hit that last stack. It's not a big deal. So let's see, let's go ahead and kill whatever we can real quick. Unlock Viper, unlock everything here, go back this way, General Marcius again. Alright, cool. Back here, Viper, and just kind of do a real quick once over. Alright, cool, cool, very cool. Let's see, I don't know what that was. Iron scale boots, jewel. Ah, that's what it was, elder, okay. Alright. So let's see, taking into account all the maps that we got. So used to opening chests and running away because of their strong boxes.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and just pick up all the little nits and bits here. You don't have to loot the map right away, but you know, when you're running a map that's juiced up like this, obviously you want to loot it afterwards, not like spend time. I did miss the Legion, which is my mistake, but if you look overall, we did get 1 8 passive cluster, which is lightning, and there are a few lightning builds going around. We end up getting 1 deli orb, we got 40 splinters, let me see if this ends up being anything. Not really. And overall, we did get a really huge return. And I will say that this is really good for, you know, this method is definitely going to be very profitable in the end, and you're going to make an insane amount of currency doing it. So without further ado, this has been Chaos-Reighn. This is the second time I'm closing out this video. I know this video is probably a little bit longer than what you're used to, but I just wanted to show you exactly what you're going to be doing to make as much currency as possible. I hope this was informative and helpful, and most of all, I hope that you guys enjoy my content and stick around to maybe watch some more of it later. Thank you very much so much for watching. As always, take it easy everybody, and I hope to see you in the next video.